Good morning. Happy Saturday. Anybody about this morning? How is everybody? How are you all? It's Saturday morning. I figured I would pop on. Maybe there's somebody about, maybe there's not. Maybe everybody went back to life. I don't know. But I thought, good morning. There we go. There's Nanette. I thought I would just do good morning, Angela. If you're popping on, just say good morning. Good morning, Char. Oh, sorry. Just drop this. Hold on. Find somewhere to hold this. Good. Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's Memorial Day weekend in the United States. I love the weekend. Good morning from Austin, Texas. Is everybody going back to life? I decided this morning, I watched the news this morning. There's two types of people. I'm ready to go back. I don't care. And there are those who are holding back. And I'm really actually not that anxious to get back to real life. So I'm holding back. I'm going to do takeout and take a drive today. But I need to get out of the house. That's for sure. Good morning from Ghana. Wow. Good morning. I don't think I have anybody I know watching in Ghana, but now I do. Angel Faith. Angel Faith, is that your name? Because it's so, what a blessed name. Okay. So it's Saturday. Of course, this is unplanned, but that's how I'm living my life right now in the unplanned realm. Yeah, I'm holding back. I don't feel the need to. Anne just said she's holding back. And I don't judge anybody. I don't want to make it political. I really don't care. Do what you want to do. Take care of your own space. I'll take care of my own space. But I actually kind of enjoy my little quarantine life and maybe will become a hermit. Oh, look at that. Char says, I have students from Ghana. So I love that. I love her name, Angel Faith. Anyway, so it's Saturday morning. I worked all day yesterday, like all day into the evening, and I just want to give you a little forecast of what's happening in the future. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know, but I set up all of my Facebook Lives till July 1st, which I never do. And I got some exciting stuff planned. So if you go to the events on my Facebook page, which you're on right now, you can click interested and you'll get reminders. And I will make sure that everybody knows when I go live. But I've set up some interviews. I also, oh my goodness, I got asked to do a couple more podcasts this week. I really feel like I have nothing to say, but we're going to just go for it. I mean, I'm here saying nothing. Why not say it somewhere else? And, but I worked on the calendar. Today, I'm recording content for my Artful Journey members. So now is a good time to speak because I've got plans for the next 12 months. I'm working on that. I have a video to make for next month. And then yesterday, I've kind of made it a Friday night habit to go in my backyard, which I don't really, what's the word? I'm not really the best at making time. Sure, I just got your message. So I don't really make the time to go outside all the time. I'm not really that great, but I have a beautiful backyard. So on Tuesday is a field trip to my backyard. So don't forget to miss that. Don't forget to not miss that because it's on Tuesday and not Wednesday. On Wednesday, I have a thing for my seniors. I have two guys who are graduating. And two guys. I have two kids that are graduating. Yeah, and I so they have something like a drive-through something, senior something. And I got a friend with a Cadillac convertible to drive us, and I will be doing that on Wednesday night. So I decided, why not I'm not really like the kind of person who goes, here, look what I have, because I've worked really hard and there's a story behind my backyard. So I'm going to share that story, and that's going to be on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I just want to invite you to kind of go on a field trip and do things that are, I don't know, just show you that the little things that, a lot of things that I've done in the past couple of years, or I've had help. I have lots of great friends. I don't do all the work myself, and who have offered to help me out. And I mow the lawn and all that other good stuff, but I'm not really great at digging big holes. Yes, I'm great at digging big holes, but it has to do with my own life, and then I have to lie in them. I'm kidding. So yesterday at 5 or 5:30 or 6, well, first off, I've been painting a ton, which is funny because I painted the sunflower, and the next day one of my friends brought me sunflowers. So I feel like I'm putting out things into the universe, and all of a sudden they're happening. So I started this last night in my backyard. This kind of seems like where my headspace is. It's just a lot of color. I'm not done with this. That's what I've been working on. So stay tuned for videos. Thank you, Anne. I have really just kind of divided up my time and said, okay, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this. And it seems to be a system that's working better for me. I'm all over the map, and if a squirrel passes by, I'm having a lot of issues with that. So I'm trying to really be very disciplined. Yeah. Shar just said that was different. It's a little different. I know. I kind of feel like I'm just doing this all the time and seeing what works and what doesn't. And I'm noticing I'm doing a lot of greens on green. And I think that's because right now in California, green on green, I think in California, things are green right now. They're starting to turn brown, but just mixing a lot of colors. And this was just both of these. No, this one was in bed. That was in bed the other night. This was outside last night. So I'm just doing a lot of that. I've noticed I updated my schedule with events because I'm trying to be on top of things. And I also updated my local events, which I moved to June, and we don't know if we're going to be open. The wineries that I teach at, they fall under a different jurisdiction. And so I rescheduled things for June 4th and June 28th. And what's funny is I'm not advertising or promoting because I don't know where we're at, if I'm just going to keep rescheduling it. But I've sold more tickets in the past couple of weeks. To me, is an indication that people do want to get out. For those of you who are interested in my local classes, I'm going to make changes to those. We're going to be distanced. I'm going to serve all the paint and touch the paint, not anybody else. So I'll just have that and pass it all out. And good morning. Speaking of local classes, Linda is local to me. So I've already been thinking, hand sanitizer, wipes. I've been thinking about how that's all going to look. And I really want, I want to be mindful of those who are not ready to get out, but those who are ready to just bust a move and be at it, everything. I totally get there are two sides of the fence, and I respect both. I'm not on either side. I'm right in the middle. I'm Switzerland. And but I know that my backyard has become, I've even been asked, which is really great, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm moving toward it, of teaching in my backyard and holding retreats. So that's all in the works, but until we know what's going on, I first off want to support my local wineries because I love them. They're friends of mine, and I feel really strong about when they come back, coming back strong and helping them. And unfortunately, I don't need to buy a lot of wine today or now because I have a lot stored up because I've really not been drinking. I had a Greyhound last night. But I'm gaining weight with cookies and all that other stuff. I figured why add to the mix? I got a lot going on. I'm very respectful of both sides, and I really don't, what's the word? I don't want to say I don't care. I don't want to care about what other people have going on in there because we're all coming from different spaces. I have medical things that I'm very mindful of. So, plus I know I can't control myself. I'm a hugger. I can't control myself. I can't. Impulsively, I will hug people just out of habit. So I have to basically, if I go to the grocery store, I have to tie my hands behind my back and walk, walk through the store. Oh, somebody just asked, what's a greyhound? A greyhound is fresh grapefruit. Well, not fresh. You could buy whatever. A greyhound is grapefruit juice and vodka. So last night I have a one particular grapefruit tree that's on the last bit of its fruit, and so I freshly squeezed that with vodka, and I do chipped ice and kind of make a slushy martini-ish thing in a pretty martini glass. And sometimes you have to add sugar. Yeah, Linda just said I'm a hugger too. So I don't know how really I can control myself. I mean, it was in the grocery store. My best friend was there and we just went, oh, and all of a sudden we were like, everybody looked at us in the store and I'm like, oh, shoot. So I just can't help myself. So it's probably just good that I'm not in the community. I should put a big sign on the front of myself that just says I'm a hugger, so don't even smile at me. And the other day I was hiking and I had a face mask on. And the good news is somebody said to me the other day, you smile with your eyes, which I thought was really nice. But I said to the guy I was passing by, I'm smiling at you. I just felt the need for him to know. So I don't like to live my life with no facial expressions. I wear every emotion, every feel on my sleeve, my eyes, my heart, my face, which makes it not great for me in life. But that's how I live my life. And so right now it just goes against everything that. So if and when we can go back to life locally and I can teach at the local wineries, I'm going to be really mindful of that. And probably I'm going to make a shirt that just says, I totally want to hug you and I'm smiling right now. Just so I can express myself. I'm going to make a shirt. That just popped into my brain. I'm going to make a shirt. That's what I'm going to do. I feel like that's probably the best way to express myself. So for those of you who are ready for me to be teaching, I'm way ready to be teaching, and I will just be teaching with hand sanitizer and whatnot and touching the paint bottles and running 10 times faster than if you guys have taken a local class from me, I'm the Energizer Bunny and I don't stop until the end of the class, and I engage and I embrace and I pick up paintbrushes. So I won't be doing any of that. I'm going to have my hands tied behind my back. That's now sounding like something dirty. Dawn just said, you make me smile. Dawn, you're not local, are you, by chance? I had a Dawn who messaged me and said, yeah, I'm going to make a shirt. That's what I'm going to do. I got to write. See, so yesterday, I'm going to tell you, this is what I did. I am a note taker and a Post-it note fiend. But I have this planner. I'm down to just a few papers. And look at my list. I made a list. So everything is in this book right now. So if I lose this book, I'm in trouble. But today I'm going to make a video on painting succulents for your Artful Journey members. I'm also going to do a new member video. That's number 1 and number 2. I need to start recording my denim class. I have 3 workshops I'm going to be recording. Oh, wrong Dawn. But if you happen to come to San Diego, I would love to have you in my class. I'll make you smile. I promise. So I have a list of 1,000 things, but I decided I'm going to break everything down in bite-sized pieces and make it manageable for myself instead of biting off more than I can chew. So that's what I spent yesterday doing, was basically organizing myself. And I'm going to order a shirt to make or find one. I think that's a really good idea because I think if people know that I'm smiling, it will at least make me feel better. I don't know. And that's all that's going on in the studio this morning. And then I'm going to break this afternoon. I'm going to go grocery shopping. And I'm going to take a drive. I'm going to also go pick up wine from my local winery just so I can see their human faces and smile and hug from a distance. That's where I see Linda all the time. And I'm going to take a bottle of wine up to the mountains today for a change of scenery and eat a lunch or a dinner. It's probably turning into dinner now. Tomorrow morning, I have a hike planned, and I'm going to be poolside. So I want to get everything. I'm going to put that on the list. Dawn, Lisa just said, put it on the list. So I'm going to add that to my list today. The other thing I want to say is on Wednesday, I'm going to be live on the Jelly Arts Facebook page again. They've asked me back again and again and again. And I'm going to be meandering outside to pick up leaves, sticks, whatever I find outside. I'm going to bring nature in and utilize that on my Jelly Arts plate. So that's at noon Pacific time on Wednesday. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to actually go looking for leaves. And the other thing I thought I would do is if for those of you, why would I say, for those of you who don't have leaves around you, where would that be? If you're crafting from prison and you don't have leaves around you or the ability to get them, I'm probably going to cut out some die cut leaves as well to use. That hit me as so wrong. So if you are crafting from prison and you happen to be tuning in, it will be at noon on Wednesday. Yeah, I thought I would just go out, but I'm going to die cut some stuff here. The problem was I cleaned my studio. I can't find my die cuts. So I have a problem. The desert. But if you were in the desert, you could pick leaves. No, you can't do that. Cacti. If you were crafting on a houseboat, no, you would pull off to the shore and find stuff on the shore. Yeah. Okay, if you're crafting where there are no leaves, petals, flowers, nature, which I'm going to say is probably a prison, then I don't think I have a huge prison population watching me. Okay. Anyway, I didn't really I didn't think that through. I mean, if you have houseplants, you could just pick them off your houseplants. I just don't think okay, yeah, we're going to be using leaves and petals, and I'm going to go, if you're on the moon, okay, or at the space station, if you are watching this from the space station, then you probably just are going to want to watch and just wait till you get back. That's... Yeah, I figure old leaves, new leaves, dead leaves. I know things are just coming back. I don't know where everybody lives. I'm going to go pick some palm fronds too. I have to write this stuff down. I don't have a pen. Okay. I got a pen. I need some. Yeah. So if you are watching this from the space station, do you love that? Okay, so I wanted to do leaves and palm fronds because I have them. Leaves, palm fronds. And then I'm going to order a shirt. I got to find a cute shirt. Yeah, anything that you can find that is from nature, I don't care what it is. You might want to bring that in. Sorry, I just took my pills with an airborne and they're revisiting. Got a problem again. So and for those of you who are watching from the space station in prison, welcome. I didn't think about that. Hair and toenails. Yeah, that. Okay. Kimberly just said, if I'm not painting, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, me too. So Anyway, that was my morning. I was going to get on and do morning meditation, but I really want to get to the videos. I don't really know that I want to record videos looking like this, but I do have makeup on. And so I thought I would just jump on that. I figure I'm going to be as real as possible and know that I don't look my finest, but that's okay. My hair is getting so long and I don't know what to do about it. And I'm at peace with it. Yeah. So, yeah, if anybody if you're crafting from the space station, I would say rip a few parts off because you probably could use those, but just make sure they're not vital and needed. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to check in with my space station people and see how they're doing today. Yeah. Kimberly said, "You're perfect." Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I actually have lots of plants in here, so I'll probably just start ripping stuff off in here. And that's what my plan is. I just wanted to check in. I feel like it's really good to kind of get in and check in and tell you what I'm going to do, because then I feel like somebody's holding me a little bit accountable, but I don't want to burn the day in my studio and not get outside. It's so gorgeous outside. And I really want to take a drive. Hi, I'm new. My friend Amy Bell sent me, "You're funny and your hair color is beautiful." Well, I don't know how to say your name, Tandra, but Amy Bell, I think she is fantastic. And you obviously have great taste and maybe are visually impaired. So you're going to want to check your eyes and get them checked. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel okay. I feel good. I don't feel the need. Plus, I feel like we're all camping. So I think that's an awesome thing. I probably should be sharing the waitlist link to your Artful Journey in this, because I know people keep asking me about becoming a member, but then you'll see more of me. Yeah, I noticed in her profile photo she's wearing glasses. So you're going to actually want to go get those updated when it's safe. Thank you. I think Amy Bell is very sweet. She was actually one of my birthday winners, so I know her name well. Yes. Okay. That's it for my Saturday morning. I do want to say happy Memorial Day. I feel weird saying happy Memorial Day because Memorial Day is about memorializing and commemorating those who served and lost their lives serving. I'm a military girl, military brat. I was married military, and all of my children were born in a military hospital. That's a little tidbit you probably didn't know about me. And there's not much you don't know. But yes, they were all born on a military hospital. I was married on a military base. And I'm happy to say that my ex-husband is a veteran, but still here. So I don't, but I do honor those. I'm all about, it looks like we can't really go commemorate and lay flags and roses and all that stuff as much as we usually do. I also live in a military town, San Diego. So for those who have served, our veterans, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who served and lost their lives, I thank you even more. And you guys are going to see me again Tuesday live. Oh, goodness. Now Tandra and I are good friends. She lives in Mission Viejo. I have 2 classes coming up in June, if we can have classes. One of them is, I think, is nearing sellout. I have been waiting to teach this damn class for how long, Linda? Since April 19th. This class has been rescheduled 3 times, and so that's coming up. And the other class I'm doing is we're going to be painting planters. I have them in all my windows over here. I just did a cactus one, and I did, look at that. Look at all my Navy brats. I love it. Dawn is St. John's. Yes, I was a Navy brat. So that explains a lot. I come from primarily a Navy family, and I was married Navy. So I was married on the flight deck of a Navy helicopter squadron. Yes. Yeah. I've had my watering can for months. I should have just, Linda, I should have just had you over in the backyard and we should have just painted the dang thing. I am getting to the point where and the owner of the winery said, if you feel the need to have it, if you want to have it in your backyard, I totally understand. But I'm respecting the fact that I love my I love my winery friends. Okay, I love it. Hoorah. I love the military connection. And Tandra, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. And I feel like if we're going to be friends, I should say your name right. Is it Tandra or Tandra? Tandra, number one, Tandra, number two. I feel like if we're going to be friends, I better know. Okay. I do love this. Yeah. Thank you. So for those of you, we cannot lose sight of why we have a 3-day weekend and why we're able to float in the pool. Linda just said, love our winery friends. I happen to have met Linda at one of the wineries. Our town isn't really that big. So once you meet somebody and you're on Facebook, then what happens is you just end up knowing your whole town. And Thursday night we did number two. Tandra. Shit, I forgot what number two is. Hey, T. We're just going to call you T. What's funny is I was going to say Boyer, but there's another Boyer who listens. Her name is April Boyer. So I can't do that because then I'd have April. All right. Sorry about that. I'm going to mess your name up, but let's just assume we're friends now. Mission Viejo is close to us. Okay. So you're going to want to check my events page on Facebook. I'm going to stay on that. I've already scheduled all my Facebook lives. This is unscheduled. I just popped in here to say good morning and hear myself speak. And Tandra. Sorry. And Wednesday night is normally when I'm live, but it'll be Tuesday this week where I'm gonna do it right from my phone, hold it up. She just gave up on me. She said, forget it, we're not friends anymore. You're an idiot. I'm going to use my phone. We're going to go through my backyard and just I'm going to tell you the plants that have worked in my life and the amount of money I've put replacing plants that the gophers. I will talk about how I trap gophers and yes, and how my pool has become a gopher trap as well because they're stupid and go in there. So I want to say to everybody, have an awesome, awesome weekend. Make the best of it. I'm going to go record a couple of videos that are going to be for your Artful Journey members. And really find some time to reflect, relax, breathe. Have a glass of wine, a fresh Greyhound. Go outside, search for leaves for next Wednesday. And also, don't forget those who are in prison and in the space station. I don't know why prison's on my brain, but I'm from Michigan, and I just noticed that the old mayor who stole tons of money from the city of Detroit is being released. So I think that's why I have that on my brain. It's kind of a running joke if you're from Michigan. Get a few snakes, they'll eat the gophers. Sure, I have a snake and I know where it's living now, and we are cohabitating in life right now. I'm not really a snake person, but it's a good snake. And yes, I know they eat gophers, but this guy's got a full-time job. He's going to be 8,000 pounds. Okay, I really enjoyed praying for Michigan, by the way. I heard that there is water in Midland I can't remember what city, but I don't live there anymore. So, not that I don't care, but I don't live there and I'm not that connected. I don't know what's going on. I just happened to see the news about the prior Detroit mayor getting out of prison after he embezzled tons of money from the city of Detroit, and no good from that. So Kwame, if you're watching from prison, you're on your last few days and you can go collect some leaves and probably join me Wednesday live. Midland. Thank you, Dana. I knew it was Midland somewhere. I'm not really a snake person. I was going to make a bad snake joke. Really bad snake joke. Yes, 2 dams failed. I saw that. I just cannot believe it. Michigan cannot get hit any harder over the head. I swear. It's like sometimes you feel like Michigan rises up and then somebody goes, donk. Sorry, you're going to pay again. Yeah. Okay. And I'm a Michigan girl, so I think I'm allowed to say that about my beloved state. It just seems like they rise up and then somebody hits them over the head, or the governor or the mayor steals tons of money, or just not fair. Okay, guys, so whatever you decide to do, whether you're going back to life, staying in, and sheltering in place, have an awesome weekend. I'm pretty happy with my shelter. I have to share the picture of my grandson at a local snake pit with 2 handfuls of snakes. I would love to see that photo. I definitely don't know if I can embrace that photo, Yvonne. I love you dearly, but I'm embracing all the wildlife. I'm attracting it. So I'm attracting what's happening. So I have to be really careful. I was realizing the bird seed's attracting the gophers. So the bird seed, something has to give in my ecosystem. So gophers attract the snakes. The snakes, yeah. I have a snake named Fluffy. Name that outside snake. It helps. Okay, I will. How do you know if it's a girl or a guy? Don't think I've ever seen a snake parts before. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I gotta sneeze. Okay, thank you. If you were just joining in, I'm normally live on Facebook Wednesdays at 5:30. It will be Tuesday this week. Go to my events page. I scheduled out all the way through July, except for my impromptu ones that I just pop on here. Oh, I love this. I just see a connection. My friend Jeannie, who I absolutely adore, and her friend Tandra. I hope I'm saying that right. Jeannie, correct me. Proud to say that we've been friends for years. Oh, I love that connection. Oh, 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 I know Jeannie. Look at that. Jeannie is the most, I always know her as JC, but she is super creative. Oh, you guys. All right. I love this. I love when my worlds collide. That's awesome. Now I need to get all my Mission Viejo people. Does she know Gigi too? I need to get all my Mission Viejo people to come down. They need to just come to my house. Oh, look at this. I'm making friends. She is so fabulous. She is so talented. Really. I love that she's going live on Facebook, completely out of her box. I just love it. Okay. This is awesome. I just made a friend. This was meant to happen. So I will, and I just noticed that my prior brother-in-law, he doesn't know, but happy birthday, Walter Burgos. I just saw that you tuned in. Happy birthday. Okay. This was a good morning. I hope you guys all enjoy your day. I'm going to make the most of it, and I feel like it just started out on the best foot possible. My brother-in-law is probably going, what the heck is she doing right now? But I just happened to notice that he tuned in. Do you have my humor? Oh, sorry. It is a small world. Oh, God. Please do not put that in my head. Ugh. Okay, all. I won't keep you anymore. I feel like I could just sit here forever and just keep making connections, and that's really what it's all about. But I really do have to go record videos so that I can get on with the rest of my day. But the good news is I'm going to be painting in those videos. So my job is the best job in the whole wide world. And I'm taking this poolside today because I've had it sitting here for about a month and 2 months, 3 months. So this is going to get done too. I love you two so much. I am so thrilled that my little worlds are colliding in ways that I never thought. Okay. Everybody, no matter where you're tuning in from, no matter what time, go out, make the best of your day. And thank you so much for giving me this little space, this little corner of Facebook, and joining me. It means a lot to me. Okay, 34 minutes. I gotta go. Bye. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you before Tuesday. Bye.